Dear students, it is the second video for week 7 and we are covering the structure of the government of Pakistan. In the first video, I reviewed the historical background and development of the country as a state, also the setbacks that country had to face at the earlier and the middle stage. In this video, we'll talk about the executives. Well, as I explained in the first video, that executives, the pillars of the state executives come first. Executive is called management. The people who, the departments who control practically the business of entire state. Clear? According to the Constitution of 1973, President was to be the head of the state and the President was to be acted on the advice of the Prime Minister of Pakistan, and the Prime Minister must assist President in executive and the constitutional matters, and the President can simply be removed on physical or mental incapacity through impeachment, or secondly, if the President has duly performed something utterly unconstitutional, then by 2/3 votes of the members of parliament can remove the president. This was a little bit summary. Well, uh, the selection of president is made by a secret ballot through the college comprising the member of Senate and National Assembly. Mean the members of Senate and National Assembly and the provincial assemblies through a secret ballot, खुफिया राय शुमारी के जरिए, they select the prime minister, the president. Qualification for the president is that president must be Muslim and should not be less than 45 years of age, and he must be able to qualify as elected member of the National Assembly. I mean, he must have the capacity to qualify as the member of के वो National Assembly का member बनने की सलाहियत रखता हो. President is selected for the terms of 5 years, and the authorities of the president is to appoint Attorney General, judges of Supreme Court and High Court. President appoints Chief Election Commissioner, and in provincial governments, for each province, President appoints governors. A president cannot be elected more than 2 terms. Well, there are certain presidents in history of Pakistan. Fine. And now we come to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister actually is selected from the selected members of National Constituent from Assembly, from National Assembly. The Prime Minister is appointed by the President from the members of the National Assembly. Prime Minister had to express, meaning he has to take the favor of maximum people in the National Assembly. Prime Minister is assisted by the federal cabinet. Mean Prime Minister, in according to Pakistani traditions, selects its cabinet, जिसे आप काबीना कहते हैं. Actually, they are the cabinet is the team of ministers who control all the major ministries. Fine. Uh, and the cabinet is also appointed by with the consent of the president on the advice of the prime minister. Fine. In history of Pakistan, uh, the prime ministers and presidents have always been in trouble, especially the in the past more powers were with the presidents and less powers were with the prime ministers. Thereby, in the first 10 years from 1948 to 1958, almost seven prime ministers changed. Now, after uh, then in the next video, we'll talk about the legislature. Thank you very much.